Okay, so it's been maybe 15-20 minutes. I've dug up 4 clumps of bulbs and separated them individual, and I have a really pointy shovel. So I'm just going to do a few here. I think I'm going to have to condition another 5 feet of soil and possibly retrieve some more lilies, but you'll get the basic idea. I'm taking the daffodils as the bottom, then, so the really healthy crocuses I had were a lot deeper than I thought, and the really healthy snowdrops that I had, which are here, these are crocuses, those are snowdrops, daffodils, daffodils, daffodils. The really healthy snowdrops I had were a lot shallower than I thought, and the really healthy crocuses were a lot deeper. So definitely just going to do a section here just to show you. We'll keep it short, and keep in mind that about 1.5 feet down the lily tree is already planted in this stretch. So let's go see how this goes. So let's take a look at something important here. This is clearly a lot bigger than that. Duh. So this is probably going to bloom right away next year. This one doesn't probably have enough root power yet to put up a bloom. So that's something to keep in mind. So I just planted 5 daffodil. And to give you an idea, I'm going to follow it up with the crocuses and snowdrops, staggering those in. And then what I'm going to end up doing, why don't you come on closer, since I'm only doing this for you. I thought I'd get a lot more done, but there. That's nice. Alright. So I've done 5 daffodils. This one's really small, big, 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 medium. And they're down about that deep, which is, I'd say, 6 inches. So let's get some of these in here. So here's a fascinating thing. Because of the time of year it is, you can really see how dividing works, because they're starting to divide. I'm going to tuck these in pretty tight, because I really like them. And there's plenty. I think there's plenty. I hope there is. Maybe what I'll do is have the front row be the crocus. No. I'm planting these deep enough. So yeah, here's one that's, whoa, dividing into 2 bulbs right now. And the roots are actually coming out from the hollowed original root. And that's how they divide. So let's have one hole here, go pretty deep, put the crocus in, backfill a little, and then put a snowdrop on top, and then fill it in around. I'm not sure I want them all that close, though, because they might compete each other. I have seen the purple seems to do best in my yard, which is really a bit strange to me. I don't understand why one color would do better than others, but I got these all at the same time, and what I have too much of is purple. Okay, sure. And I'm putting them deep enough that the part of the stem that's white is back underground, up to about where it starts to get, I don't know if that'll actually show up okay. There's a part of the stem that's white, and then there's some chartreuse light green there. And that all needs to be underground. Snowdrops are not nearly as deep as that. Not nearly. And here you can see what happens when they get overcrowded and why they bloom less. The newer growth never made it out from the dirt. It's got its little leaves here, but it got hooked underneath another bulb. Okay, so here's a daffodil. Let's get it here. So my idea is I'm gonna plant all the daffodils out, and then I'm gonna tuck these in between. So I think I'll just continue off camera and let you know how it goes. One thing to note is that because these are all super green, but even if they weren't, I'm gonna come in and just absolutely soak them with the hose when I'm done here. If you're wondering from the video about pulling back the tarp how this is crumbling so much better right now than it was then, I have added activated charcoal in a large quantity, about 10 gallon. I had 2 5-gallon buckets I filled up and put through here. And then, and that's my own homemade activated charcoal. And then I also added some composted wood chips on top, which is honestly from cleaning up this path that I'm sitting on. And I just scraped that off and put it right onto the garden. And with just breaking up the clay and getting organic material in between, that is going to allow this soil to become soft and crumbly pretty quickly, because it allows the clay to drain, become a little more crumbly, and it also then allows the beneficial funguses to come in and penetrate the clay, starting to give it a more soil-like structure, breaking down its minerals. So this is going to be really mineral-rich soil, because clay is high mineral content. It's just also high water content and highly compacted. So this will become fantastic soil very quickly. Just going through and finding rocks. It's already hugely improved. And literally that was 3 days ago. Today is the 14th of April. So I'm going to continue planting. Bye!